If you dislike Kanye West, have no fear because there are about 80,000 people in the UK that also despise him. Apparently, he's supposed to be a headliner at a music festival in the UK. It's the Glastonbury Music Festival. And even though he is set to perform on the Saturday night of that festival, there are some concert goers, or festival goers, I should say, that are not too happy about this. One of those people is Neil Lonsdale, and he actually created a change.org petition to get Kanye West out of that music festival entirely. Now, what does the petition say? He says that he would like to prevent this musical injustice.
That's one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time.
He's hilarious.
He's not just against it. It's a musical injustice.
Musical injustice. It's interesting because Kanye West is usually the one talking about musical injustices.
That's
and
right.
Now all of a
I
sudden,
hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, this is a music. So what else does Neil have to say about Kanye? Kanye West is an insult to music fans all over the world. We spend hundreds of pounds to attend Glasto, and by doing so, expect a certain level of entertainment. Kanye has been very outspoken on his views on music. He should listen to his own advice and pass his headline slot to someone deserving. Glastonbury needs upbeat major artists. Glastonbury is an institution. It is expected that it has the biggest names, the biggest performers. Kanye does not represent that. Damn.
Okay, so there's some question here as to whether they just want rock and they don't like the genre. He says, no.
Yeah.
I got no beef with the genre. I just think Kanye is the worst. But again, there's a double irony here because Kanye West thought that Beck shouldn't have gotten the Grammy.
Was it Beck or Cake?
Yeah, it was Beck. Yeah,
okay.
And partly because of the genre, right? And I don't know if Kanye would deny that as well, but they're flipping that on him and saying, we don't like your music so much, we think it's an insult for you to get this honor, right? So it's very clever all around. But I love the way the British speak. That's why I like this story more than anything else. Later on, when they ask him, he says that Kanye's songs are, quote, lyrically appalling. Lyrically appalling, okay? And he said that Kanye's Brit Awards performance was just threatening. I don't know what it was threatening. So I think it's mainly the British way of speaking that they come up with these clever phrases. That
I mean, he might have some lyrics that might sound a little aggressive. Like, I don't know.
How could a song be threatening? So I think Neil's getting a little carried away here. Okay.
I think it's funny, but that's the thing about music festivals. So I don't know much about this particular music festival. In fact, I think I'm pronouncing the name of the festival wrong. But I can speak from my own experience going to Coachella, for instance. And it's insanely expensive to go to these music festivals. I'm talking about hundreds of dollars. But the great part is you get to see all of these different artists in one place during one weekend. And headliners are tremendously important. I know that I determine whether or not I'm going to go to a festival based on who the headliners are. And the headliner this year is Drake.
Oh my God, you gotta go.
I want to, but I'm going to be in Miami.
You know what? I got a great idea for you. When you're in Miami, put in your iTunes or whatever you've got and listen to Drake.
I know, but it's
Am
not
I not
it's
genius?
not as good as going to a festival. Oh,
Agree to
music
disagree.
festivals
It's
are
much
the
better.
best. They're so fun.
It's much better. If you say, hey, you want to listen to Bruce Springsteen's album? I say, yeah, I do. His last album was terrific. If you say you want to go to a Bruce Springsteen concert and like pretend to be like, and I'm like, no interest. Because look, I know. I'm going to be repetitive here with my concert hate, okay? But I find concerts to be appalling.
And threatening.
I find them to be a social injustice. Okay, because you're forced into either acting like a jackass if you're not into it. If you're into it, have at it, Hoss, right? And be like, yeah, or something, or I'm pretending to dance, right? Or you're a lump on a log while everybody else is having fun.